got black lungs and ruined livers, cold shoulder with the hot shivers, teary eyes put down like rivers. We pray so hard that love delivers. We're all the same, but our life is so unique. Answers come, never seek, don't critique, never speak on things you know.
One.
All right. Welcome back, guys, to the DNA podcast.
Hello, everybody.
This is the first episode that we're shooting after Kobe's death, so we kind of wanted to do just like our own little tribute to him, and I guess just take a little moment of silence. Little 24-second break. I know you all are probably tired of all this.
Yes,
but
this is our first episode.
We got to do our part.
For sure. So we're going to go and stay quiet for a little bit.
Kobe.
For Kobe.
Okay. And before that alarm goes off, it makes me feel like I'm waking up for the morning.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Dude, doesn't that suck, man?
It was, man. Honestly, I know we usually start off on a happy note, with this podcast, but
Well, we could touch on it a little bit.
I think it's such a big reference thing. I feel like we kind of
It is, and I as somebody who's not like super into sports, like I'm not like the biggest. I'm pretty much sports illiterate. It still sucked. Like he's kind of like a legend of like our time. He's
it
our
is,
Michael
man.
Jordan.
Like everyone, high school, Kobe. Like
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
everyone did, bro. And it's like, I think for me, I think the hardest part, like, we as a Spurs fan, everyone that if you watch, you can see I have Spurs stuff up, and we're all huge Spurs fans here in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. Grew up hating him.
Yeah.
But after he retired, you're like, damn, like
So much respect. Like
you have to respect.
you
it.
hate him out of respect though, because he was just so good.
Exactly.
And
he was like
a bunch of good games.
And he was like, not funny about it. Like he knew, he's like, I know I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I know you guys hated me, so I'm just gonna embrace it. And y'all are gonna miss me when I'm
He
done.
took
with the
all
game.
that stuff on the chin, like
Exactly.
people calling him a ball hog and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that used to be something that people used to say about him.
I know everyone was posting. But I think the one that stuck, and I'm not even saying this because I'm a Packers fan, but because Aaron Rodgers had a post about him, and he said, everyone in their life has their Kobe story.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Like that time when you came through in the clutch, you pulled through, you came through for everybody, and everyone's depending on you. So I think that for me is what hit home for me.
Yeah.
It was like, even if it's not even in sports, like at work with your friends, family, like everyone has their Kobe story.
Yeah.
So I think,
That's why it's crazy to have somebody whose name carries like so much weight.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden they're like gone. You don't really realize it.
Yeah.
Like my dad doesn't really care for basketball, but like it reminded him when Dale Earnhart died.
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
in the middle of it, he's like, this is like another legend.
It's weird, It's like, and especially like, I think, everyone compares him to MJ, and I thought, MJ's playing career was so illustrious. He's still, to most people, including me, he's the GOAT, no matter what. Like, his name transcends all sports, and so does Kobe's. Mm-hmm. When people say, I'm the Michael Jordan of banking. I'm the
Exactly.
People say I'm the Kobe of blah. So it's like
we're about to live in that era where people say that.
exactly. So I'm the Kobe of So it's very rare do you find that. So for that, Kobe. We thank you. Mm-hmm. We miss you.
A lot of, it was
Kobe.
Heavy,
man. For Kobe,
and I'd
bro.
straight up fucking miss. But I'm still going to say Kobe.
I'm going to say Kobe. I'm going to say Kobe even if I make it or miss it. And you're like, fuck.
I was watching like the Chappelle skit where he has like the condom and he's like, Kobe. And then the one where he's like saying, we know so much about athletes nowadays, we can use that for more things other than just shooting a basket.
Yeah,
and then he goes through like a bunch of skits, like somebody getting arrested. He'd be like, Aaron Hernandez. Or like, or you could say, yeah, Kobe, because Kobe did have some scandals back then.
Oh, dude, there's this guy, I can't remember his name, Kenny something. He does like baseball skits.
Gone Forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, Gone Forever. Dude, that's my favorite. I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Dude, it's so funny. He's like, fee, fi, fo, fuck you, Chucky. Yeah. He's on the diamond. Yeah, that's the best.
Like, oh, dude, I don't even play baseball. I fucking appreciate
Kent
that.
Murphy?
Kent Murphy.
Hell yeah, dude. Kent Murphy.
Pop culture reference.
I know. Those YouTube videos are OG.
Oh, yeah. But I think, I guess it's a good segue because, like, one of my all-time favorite sports documentaries is Kobe's. It's called Muse, 18 Music, or 8 Muse or something like that. It's on Showtime.
What's the movie? He won an Oscar.
That one, he won an Oscar.
It was like a screenplay, right?
It wasn't a screenplay. I mean, it was a short.
Short, there you go.
It was like a 6 or 5 minute short because when he retired, all he did, the way he announced it is you heard of Players Tribune?
Yeah.
So he posted a poem called Dear Basketball.
Oh.
And his short was like him reading the poem, narrating over his life. And it's beautiful. And it's just like, it's a very simple white, looks like pencil drawn.
Yeah, I saw like a few like the
so that's what he won an Oscar for. And like, it's amazing, and it's like you like I said earlier, you grew up hating him, but when you realize everything he did was because he just loved basketball so much, it makes you appreciate him, and it's going to make ultimately people miss him even more.
What I realized is that he was drafted right out of high school too.
Yeah.
That was crazy to see.
And he goes up, and again, if you ever
I
have
bet
a chance,
it was a little bit more common back then, though.
It was,
now, yeah.
And he explains it. Like, if you watch that documentary, it's super good. You really get into the psyche of who he is as a man.
Did you see Jimmy Fallon's story with him?
No, I saw
about the beer run.
Oh
man, that's such a good. It was a really good story.
It's
It's like right when he was 18. It's a good one.
Dude, there's so many stories that came up about it, and like it was crazy because like, all these people are posting all these things, and how his one stipulation was, I love to do. He's like, just no. Don't post it. I don't want people to think that I'm doing this for the. I just want to know that I'm doing
it's
this.
genuine.
Yeah, human to human.
Yeah,
and that's like, I think that's it speaks volumes of the type of person he was.
When they say bad things happen to good people, like that's so true.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's like this would never happen to somebody that the world hates.
Yeah.
Mainly because we don't know that. I mean, we don't give that kind of person attention. But it just sucks to see, man. It's always gonna. It's always gonna hurt, and it sucks because he was such a good person.
And I think it kind of helps everyone, it sucks that it takes something like this to help everyone open your eyes.
Kind of come together, yeah.
And be like, damn, like, our time on this earth really is limited.
Yeah, I feel that mindset, but like, I don't know. It shouldn't take somebody like...
That's what I'm saying. Everyone should have that mindset all the time, but...
Yeah, it's good that, it's
that's
some good coming out of it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's hard to take something positive out of the situation, but I mean, you can, and like... If you're thinking grand scheme of things, that's what Kobe would want.
Yeah.
He'd want you to take whatever the bad is. He always found something good out of it.
Good out of it, yeah.
So
this is the good out of it, yeah.
Yeah, so all the tributes and all the stories, like it really is heart.
What scares me is that like it's still early in the year, man. Who knows who else we're gonna lose this year?
I know, dude. Whew.
It's what I was talking to my mom about it. My mom just being my mom. She was just like, it's scary to think of because I mean, like every year celebrities just. We never know. So,
bro, what's weird? I thought about, and I don't know why, but I was, who's the celebrity I was most terrified to pass away?
Who?
Tony Hawk.
Really?
I don't know why.
Tony Hawk?
I don't know why.
Tony Hawk kind of resembles our, like...
Right? Like the
childhood, I guess.
he was the high school senior when we were...
video games.
Yeah.
Were all after him.
And I remember one time I got super emotional for no reason. I was like in 6th grade. I was like, Mom, what happens when Tony Hawk dies? Mom was like...
Skateboarding dies.
Alex. I know. I was like... My mom was like, well, then he dies, honey. Like, everyone dies. I was just like, fuck.
You remember when Eddie Guerrero died? Did you watch WWE?
Yes.
That tore me up.
Bro, him and Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, when he got arrested, right? Didn't he kill his...
No.
Kurt Angle did.
No.
One of those
Kurt Angle is alive.
One of them?
Chris Benoit went crazy. He killed his family.
Okay, yeah, he's the one that killed his
himself.
family.
Yeah, he didn't get arrested.
Oh, he killed himself.
Yeah, he killed his family and then killed himself.
Damn, that's insane.
Dude, that's crazy. I remember that. And I remember that for me, I was like, damn, wrestling's fake.
Dude, no,
because they like stopped everything. And I remember I was so sad, and I was like, and that's when for me, we were so young.
It took you out of it.
I was kind of like,
oh shit,
yeah, this shit's real. So
Tony, we talked about it before, but the moment was Vince McMahon blowing up in the limo that took me out of it.
Bro, no,
forever.
No, yeah, because I remember because it blew up, and and Chris Benoit died in between episodes.
Oh shit!
So the next episode, he came out.
Alex is a kid. Like, this is too much.
Well, and I was like,
what's real and what's not?
Well, for me, I was like, okay, this shit's fake.
Like, all right. Was he one of the ones? The fight in the hospital is like, I love seeing that when it comes up on Twitter when he's just like laying in bed and then he pulls him out.
Yeah, dude,
that shit's so funny.
So, but I mean, dude, WWE, bro, nostalgia,
right? That's what I'm thinking. Like Eddie Guerrero was like being a little Mexican kid. That was it. Yeah. Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, when he eventually does pass, he's probably immortal behind that mask.
The Rock.
Ric Flair.
Ric
Flair's
the Nature Boy.
Woo! Woo! I was listening to somebody talk about him, and it was like he's one of the few people in the world that like a sound is connected to his name.
Oh yeah,
that you had to like involuntarily.
Like we just did it.
Yeah,
and I didn't even. It's like a reflex.
Exactly.
You have to do it.
It's just he's a dude. There's a documentary about him and like all the women he slept with and like how many times he's cheated on. That dude is a fucking dog.
Dude, yeah, I'm
crazy.
sure all those guys are.
All of them.
I mean, they're all giant, roided up men running around spandex.
That's true.
So I mean, it's kind of like it's just a numbers game at that point.
Yeah,
you know,
that's why, like,
one girl's eventually gonna be like, all right, let's do it. You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's charismatic.
best.
You know what I mean? That's how it happens.
I mean, like, so that's like an icon in that division. But it just sucks when they go young, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I remember,
Kobe
like,
had so much life ahead
I
of
remember
him.
when Muhammad Ali passed away.
Yeah.
That one hit. Well, actually,
I hit my dad. My dad was like...
that one hit. That one, like, older people was crazy. But
Yeah.
you know the one that hit me the hardest? And Kobe hit me hard.
Yeah.
But the one that hit me the hardest was Chester from Linkin
Oh,
Park.
okay. See, now that is another example of like
Dude.
like literally that's
That was like,
him and Mac Miller.
bro. I was
Mac
talking
Miller
with.
sucked too.
I remember, you know, I talked with Bianca about that one. Like,
Yeah.
she got, you know, she always talked about how sad, and like her and I compare it. For like Mac Miller for her was Chester for me, because dude, when I found that out,
Yeah.
And honestly, what was really heartbreaking for me was like later, after, you know, the news kind of died down, they posted a video and he had a game night with his family.
Ah,
And
that
dude,
tore
but
me
it was
up.
it was so sad because he was like laughing, hugging on his kids.
That's why it's scary. It's like the ones that you never guess.
Well, because I know he did it when he passed away, and you know, I know everyone has demons, and I'll never condone suicidal thoughts, you know, but he had demons, because I know he did it on the same day his friend Chris Cornell,
Yeah.
because they were good friends, and Chris Cornell killed himself, and he did it, I guess.
Yeah,
the same day.
was he the lead singer of Audio Slave?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. See, it's insane.
Yeah, and I think it's weird because Chris Cornell did it because someone else before him did it.
It's like it's
It's
weird.
so-
The music
yeah.
industry has like their own like urban legends, like the White Lighters and
Yeah, and
the
like how
27
everyone.
Club. How everybody was dying at the age of 27. I don't know how old Chester was older than 27.
Yeah, I think it was like,
But yeah,
still.
there's like
I remember when the news
old
came out
legends.
to that one. Man, I was.
that was rough,
and
dude.
Robin Williams,
Robin Williams,
dude.
there was
man.
some. Michael Jackson was kind of different. I was like
I remember.
young enough to where I was like, oh well, that's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But then it also like sparked like a fan. Like I listened to more of his music, and so
It
like,
sucks.
that death was kind of changing.
It's
for me.
crazy, like the same thing. Like, you know, you bring up Mac Miller because like that's how it was for him, and it sucks. Like everyone listens to his music now.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, as somebody who listened to him like throughout like all of high school and everything, like my friend group, Mac Miller had so much like ahead of him. It sucks, man.
Yeah, and
He's about to.
and it's crazy because like when he passed away, like, you know, I didn't really, you know, because I knew he was a very prolific rapper
Yeah.
and good at what he did, but I didn't realize how much he produced for other artists.
Dude, yeah.
And like I
crazy.
didn't.
He
I,
constantly was working.
that's what I'm saying. I never knew that.
It's part of what like drove him crazy.
Yeah. So for that, it's like, damn, we really lost someone at a young age. That
Sucks,
you know,
man.
But you know, everyone.
Hold the ones you care about close to you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry to start this off so sad.
I mean, it's real though.
Yeah, it's
it
real.
happened, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it is real.
It's a part of life.
We're capable of talking about real stuff,
Yeah,
not
we can
just
joke. We can be serious,
masturbating and whatever I was talking about last episode. What did you want to touch on today? We see. Well, the Super Bowl happened.
That was crazy. Everyone was a fan of the Super Bowl halftime show.
Everybody was either fan, unless you're over the age of 45 and have
Yeah.
children, then you hated it. I guess.
Okay, boomers.
I know. Okay, boomers.
I mean, for me, I was happy because me being Puerto Rican and J-Lo representing,
Yeah.
you know, where I'm from, that for me was
It was
special.
really- it's cool to just see,
she had
like, the mix of cultures,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And it's like, that's what America should be about. You know, that's what the Super
Yeah.
Bowl is about. And it's like, people are like, well, my kids is like, the NFL's job is not to
Raise your kids.
Yeah,
it's yours.
You are the parent, so you should deem.
Yeah.
Oh, my child shouldn't watch this. Honey, go
Dude,
sit out till it's over.
Maroon 5, the Adam
Yeah,
Levine
there's
guy
literally
took his
a
shirt off.
picture of a girl like underneath and just
Grabbing his dick.
grabbing
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, like I'm like, oh, but that's okay,
Dude, and if I had a child and that halftime show came on, I'd be like,
and no
you look
one-
at these two goddesses, damn it.
Yeah, like-
you appreciate these two women.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it takes a because I don't know if you know this, but like when they do those shows, they don't get paid for that.
It's all promotion.
Yeah, it's all It's just for promotion and get their name out, you know, and just support. I mean, I think if they do raise money, I think they just donate it.
Yeah.
I don't know the
I'm
actual.
sure if they did get paid for it, then the NFL could literally can really regulate what they did. Cause
Exactly.
But if they can't, and they're just like you're booked,
Yeah.
and then they do whatever they want, then yeah.
I think
you
this
can
is a good question.
pole
What's your
dance if you want.
favorite Super Bowl halftime performance?
Dude, Bruno Mars, I think is the best halftime show.
Oh, wait,
performer.
wait.
But Bruno Mars when he came out with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No.
When he came out with Coldplay?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a big Coldplay
Yes,
fan.
dude.
Yeah.
They
That
had
was a really good
bro.
one.
They had he had a dance off with Beyonce.
He did have a dance off of Beyonce. That was really cool.
That for me, but Bruno Mars with the only thing I didn't
Dude.
like about the Chili Peppers is it felt staged. And
Did it?
Yeah, and I love the Chili Peppers,
liked
bro.
it.
They're a top 5 band for me. But for
I
me,
think
I
that
was
whole
like,
set. Bruno Mars has a really good catalog of music to where.
Yeah.
And you know who I thought was
he
gonna
did.
kill
He
it?
did good.
He
I'm
did
not
really
taking
good.
anything away. He did good.
That's
when
why
he
they
was
brought
by
him
himself.
back with Coldplay.
Yeah,
Coldplay
exactly.
did really, really good.
For me, I wish they would stop. When they do these Super Bowl halftime shows, I wish that'd be like surprise guest. That way, because like
That
dude,
would be cool.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause
Yeah,
imagine
you never
you
know.
think it's just Coldplay, like, oh, but then Beyonce and then Bruno Mars.
Yeah, see, that's what I didn't
Bro,
like about, I think, was it Timberlake's halftime show?
The
He didn't really
second
bring
one.
anybody on.
Yeah, I mean, he still did good. I thought it was
I
cool
don't
how
think he did as good as I thought he would.
I thought it was cool. The
That
kids
was
like,
like a
who's
year-
Justin Timberlake?
Oh, yeah,
That
he's
was
like
cool.
texting. That
That's
meme
pretty-
was funny.
That's pretty
But
dope.
that was like a year after he did the MTV Awards. It murdered it, dude.
Yeah.
And he did really badass. He did that like Icon Award thing. So I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, this halftime show is going to
Kid.
fuck.
I thought he did good. Well, because I think Beyonce did it one year by herself, and
Yeah.
she murdered it.
I mean, yeah, I don't
And
think,
Katy Perry's was pretty trash.
I don't think
with
Prince,
the shark.
yeah, when she like jumped off the thing. Was that Katy Perry or was that Lady Gaga?
That was Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga jumped
Yeah.
off the thing.
Katy-
I don't know. Yeah, my favorite's Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mine's Coldplay.
That
Bruno
whole
Mars,
like,
Coldplay, and Beyonce.
either way, yeah, Coldplay. It's one of those two.
People hate on
Prince
Coldplay.
did a badass
I know
one back
every
in the
time.
past.
Every time. Oh, I love Coldplay. Oh, you know you're gay because you like Coldplay. Even Beyonce.
Was that a
said-
thing?
That is from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, you're right.
When they're playing.
Dang, you're
Like,
that.
you know what-
mean. He's referenced that movie twice in the past 20 minutes. Not in the podcast, but outside of the podcast. Yeah.
Before we aired.
That's a sign. Gonna watch 40-year-old
Might
Virgin.
have to. That dude in School of Rock.
School of Rock.
I think, dude.
legendary
I'm talking
movie.
about. Dude.
I-
when he does smoke on the water, he's like, okay, like he just like puts it all together.
Don't they do like a? There's like a School of Rock inspired like a show or something like that. That you can go see like not in Vegas or somewhere, but
Glee. I'm just joking.
I don't know. Maybe. Fuck. I'm like relating it
I
to
just-
something. There's something that came from School of Rock that's like.
I
cool
love the
now.
scene where it's like, I touched your children, and
Yeah.
they touched me too. And the parents are like, what the
what?
fuck? Like they go crazy. He's like,
Jokes
"What?"
like-
oh my god,
Jokes like that can't be made anymore,
No,
man.
dude, they really can't.
Who cares? Just touch children. Fuck it.
I mean,
They're
Make a
talking
joke
about Joe Rogan and Robert Downey Jr. were talking about how they can't make Tropic Thunder anymore. these
yeah,
days.
I was listening.
Those
to
were my
that.
favorite movies.
I know,
growing
and
up.
like Robert Downey Jr. is like, we can't
Nope.
do that anymore.
Hell no.
It's crazy, bro.
People are just so sensitive. They said retard a million times. They said a
Can't
bunch of
go
other
full
words,
retard.
and they had somebody do blackface, but beautifully. That was
But
hilarious.
on the flip side, if they made White Chicks too, it'd be hilarious.
good point.
It'd be okay.
White Chicks did come out like right after it or something. like
They were
that.
close, right?
They were
I
like
don't know if
close into. That's funny.
But that was. But
Those
it
are
was
two of like my favorite movies growing
yeah,
up.
dude. There's not one person that doesn't like White Chicks, and if they don't, I don't trust them.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true. They have no sense of humor. They
Yeah.
watch Veggie Tales until they're 28.
I know, because dude, White Chicks, dude, the scene where he walks in, dude, I talk about that scene all the time, where he's like pretending to be the player,
Oh yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, you have a dog?" He's like, I ain't got no damn
I
dog.
gotta-
And he's like, "Well, whose dog is that?" He's like, "Oh, that's not a dog. That's family."
That's
he's like,
family.
he's so scared.
It's family.
You can see, oh my, he tries to whistle, bro.
I have not seen that in years,
Dude,
man.
that's
I'm
like-
really bad at like, oh, I love a movie, and then like I'm like, fuck, I can't remember that part. I need to watch it again.
Dude, yeah, that's me. Like whenever we're talking about movies, I'm just like, fuck.
You remember a lot. I feel like you have a good like.
That's yeah. People. I mean, I just
Bank.
for me, it's like I remember specific scenes very
Yeah.
well, like ones that stick out to me.
same.
You know, like oh man, like for me, I think
my favorite like and most quotable movie is Superbad though. Like I think that's
for me
like,
it's Anchorman, bro. Like
oh my god, Anchorman.
I feel like I always say this. You know how 99% of girls have seen Mean Girls and they can quote it.
Yeah,
That's like their most
Yeah.
quote amongst
that's
women.
Anchorman for you.
I think it's for guys.
That's true.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like Superbad transcends both. Like there's
Yeah,
girls
that's-
that like
both genders can do that, but
like-
Anchorman's I guess yeah.
you know like most guys.
Well, I would argue that Step Brothers more than Anchorman.
or I would just say Will Ferrell in general.
Will Ferrell in general, yeah.
You know what I
Old
realized
school and
is that
everything.
people like everyone loves Will Ferrell movies, but they always have that one that they hate.
Now mine is
That you hate.
yeah. He did well. I heard Holmes and Sherlock and Holmes was ass.
I heard, and then
I haven't
Casa
even-
de Mi Padre or whatever.
That's the one I hated.
I never saw that one. I heard it
I
was.
was like,
terrible.
what the fuck is he
Yeah.
doing? It was like right after like Talladega Nights or something. It was after a good movie, and I was like, yeah, another Will Ferrell, and it sucked.
You're gonna judge me, but mine is Talladega Nights.
Is it really?
Yeah, I couldn't get past it, man.
What?
The
Dude.
for me, I watched it the first time I watched, like, okay, this is funny, classic Will Ferrell. The second time I was like,
Was it too fart humorous for you? Were you like, oh, this is
yeah, I
kind
think
of
that's
dumb?
what it was. Yeah.
I guess so. My dad hates Will Ferrell because of that movie. My dad's was a big NASCAR fan.
I mean,
so
see,
he's
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
he's shitting
Yeah.
on my sport. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
so I get that.
Yeah.
But like, oh, dude, for me, my favorite, it ties between old school and semi-pro.
Semi-pro, I like.
It's
Mine
a
is
classic, dude.
to not. I really like the other guys, like
That-
a lot more than I like.
I like that one because he's not playing who he normally plays.
Exactly.
He's playing a
and
nerdy.
Mark Wahlberg is really good in it.
Yeah, like I feel like that's how
My-
Mark Wahlberg probably was in his 20s.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
When
Like,
Marky Mark days.
like all right, You know how you wear Marky Mark? Yeah, be that.
Angry guy.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when he goes to
Be that.
the dance studio and he's like, you shouldn't be shaking. He's shaking it for dollar bills, and she's like a ballet dancer, and then Will Ferrell in the background's like, she loves you very much, Francine, and he's all like,
he's like when they have like the when they're when they do the I love he's like, it's Colombian drug lords. No, it's not that. And like he's always like, he kicks all those people. And he's like, could you imagine where you'd be in your career if you didn't shoot Jeter? He's like, yeah, I know. Oh, dude, I love that part. And when he's like, if I
shot Jeter.
If I was a lion, I would kill you and I'd bang your tuna girlfriend.
Yeah, he's like, we'd invent breathing apparatuses.
Not long periods of time, just short. And now
you lose that battle. You lose that battle 9 times out of 10.
He's like, that guy, did that go how you plan? No? And he's like, spills the coffee.
Yeah, and he pours it on him.
Michael Keaton, dude, I forgot he's in that one.
Michael Keaton is in that, like the angry captain. Dude, Will Ferrell's another timeless human being.
Dude, that's gonna be. I remember when Netflix used to have like they did like compilations.
Yeah, it was literally like all his movies,
yeah.
which you can do because he has millions.
Well, it wasn't movies; it was like his SNL skits.
Oh, because he was on SNL for like years.
Yeah, dude, that's where he got big. Oh my god, man, they were so funny. Oh, bro, they were classics. Like, they did one where he's like doing like this Christmas one, and it's like on a spinning stage, and he's like, man, he's like, can we slow this down?
Yeah,
and he's like,
when he starts throwing up. I remember the one where he's dressed in like the really trashy like 4th of July clothes, and then because he like called in on like a meeting during 4th of July.
This 4th of July. He's wearing like America underwear.
His stomach's all out.
Yeah,
the one where he was like the cheerleader. SNL used to be so. I guess SNL is coming back though.
I think Eddie Murphy's kind of put it back on.
Yeah.
Did you see his intro? His monologue?
Yeah, I saw the monologue.
Bro,
it was really
legendary.
Good. And then Adam Driver does really good on it.
He did like the Cosby eyes. Mm-hmm. Dude, that was well because if you know how you know the story about the hat, right?
No, exactly.
Well, because Bill Cosby.
He said something. Okay, keep going.
Well, because Bill Cosby didn't like Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor because they were so vulgar.
Yeah. And
like he has a whole. Have you seen both of Eddie Murphy's stand-ups? Raw and Delirious.
Yeah.
So he has the bit where he's talking about how Cosby.
He's one of the first to do stand-up.
Yeah.
Gritty like that. Yeah.
Well, he was the first, and to this day, he's still the only one to release it in theaters. So it's the highest grossing comedy special of all time.
Kevin Hart did.
Yeah, it didn't even beat his.
Okay. To this day, he's got that.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy still has that one with Raw. And when he's like Pryor, he's like, Cosby just got off the phone and told me, clean him out. He's like, next time you tell that motherfucker to suck my dick. Oh my dude, he just does it so perfect. And so that's why he talking to he's like, if someone were told me in my 20s, make me a bet that I would be a boring stay-at-home dad and Cosby being home for raping people, I wouldn't even take that bet.
That's crazy.
And then he did. He's like, "Who's America's dad now?"
Like,
I was like, "Damn, legendary!" It was perfect.
They got to roast. Is Cosby in jail or is he just like hidden?
I think he's in. I don't know.
I haven't looked into that. Same thing with R. Kelly. I don't know what's come to them.
I know they took all of R. Kelly's music off everything.
That's great. Do they really?
Yeah, I don't think. I know he's off Spotify. At least I could be wrong.
I had a debate with my sister. I think you're right.
I think
it's not getting promoted. Like they won't add him to any playlist. Like they're gonna.
I know when all that came out, the first person to do it was Lady Gaga. She pulled because they had that really good song, the "Do What You Want."
Oh yeah.
She pulled it. She's like, I don't want to have music, and she like, I don't want anyone to listen.
My sister's super big anti R. Kelly, but then like I had the argument the music though.
Like
it's hard to I guess I was wrong in this debate, but it's hard to detach the music from his actions because his music is very risque.
That's what I'm saying. Like you know.
So now it's weird. Now I'm thinking he's singing about 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
So
well, like kind of like when you
ruined it.
Well, kind of like when Lil Nas X was like, "I'm gay," and he's talking about I want to ride till I can't no more. You're like, wow,
is he riding dick?
Yeah,
you're riding dick, boy.
Like no, I mean, no
which I guess that's a little. Yeah, you're right, but that's like that's the same thing. Like actions.
Same thing with Frank Ocean when we found out he was gay.
That's true. Like because he did that after he came out with that Forrest Gump song, and you're like, oh my god, it makes so much sense.
Yeah,
you're running on my mind, boy. You're like, oh.
No, it's thinking about you.
No, it's
he does.
You on my mind, boy.
Well, he does the same thing and thinking
about you too. There's like a little innuendo, right?
Boy, I've been thinking about you. Yeah.
And then he even says, I'm high and I'm bi. Oh, wait. I mean, I'm straight in that oldie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's a tangent. But you're right. Like they're all of a sudden you look back in their music and you're like, oh, shit, everything fits.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Fucking R. Kelly, dude.
If you could listen to any song again for the first time, like your memory, it's been pulled out of your brain.
Shit.
And then you get to listen to it for the first time again, what would it be? I know you're on the spot.
Damn. I'm thinking, I'm like... For the first time, you know
time.
what I remember hearing for the first time?
Like where you're like, damn.
The shit smacks. Well, I'm a big Neighborhood fan.
Okay.
And so is Bianca. Shout out.
Shout out.
But like, if I could, no, I wouldn't. I would like to hear a lot of those songs for the first time, but that's like a collection. I'm trying to think of like one song that I'm like, damn, this is like this.
I'll answer for me.
Yeah, you go for it.
Well, honestly, it might be. I'm not sure if people have heard. Have you heard of the Abbott Brothers?
Mm-mm.
They're like a folk bluegrass kind of band, and they have this song. It's called "Murder in the City." And for people that know me and listen, like I have a very close relationship with my parents and with Mike, my little brother. Mm-hmm. And it's because it's their brothers and they sing together. And then there's two lines that really stick out to me. Because there's a line where he asks, he says, "I asked my dad, who do you love more?" And the dad says, "I'm proud of you both in so many different ways."
Yeah, I like that.
And then at the very end, he's like, "There's nothing worth sharing like the love that lets us share our name." Bro, like,
ooh, that's a good
right? And like the song, and it's just so. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, wow. And that's the one time because the song came out like in 2008.
It stuck, and you're like, damn.
It stuck for me. It stuck. I was like, wow, music has such a powerful.
See,
thing.
and there is definitely a song or something that has made me feel the same way.
Yeah, or like or another one for me. I think second for me would probably be Everlong by the Foo Fighters, because that one for me was like, wow. Because when I found out he made that song for Kurt Cobain. I was like,
then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, even more. That's why it's so powerful.
You know what song I think? It's either maybe it would be "Feel Good" by the Gorillaz.
Oh,
because that was like maybe the first song I remember being like obsessed with.
Yeah,
because it had ukulele and had everything, and then like the message,
and it was like,
and it just relaxed.
Yeah.
I listened to that over and over. Like the music on demand on the old TVs. You remember used to watch those music videos and stuff. Bro. I used to watch that, and that all one
always came on, no matter what. They always played it.
That and oh my god, my favorite music video growing up ever. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
"Me and You" by Cassie. Oh. That was like my first glimpse of like, this is a beautiful fucking woman. I was like, the
first time you're like starstruck in love.
My god, dude. That's cool. Like, and speaking of the Super Bowl, my mom used to let me watch that music video, and it was Cassie just dancing in a room, half naked. I used to watch Shakira music videos too, dude. Shit. Dude.
I remember my dad. It was funny. My dad was like, "I can't wait for the Super Bowl." Halftime show. My mom was like, "Really?
You can't?
You can't wait for it?"
Oh, dude, my dad texted me mid thing, and
my mom was like,
"My dad goes, holy shit, Shakira's hot," and I was like, "I know," and he was like, "I just now realized
I've been missing out this whole time."
Oh my gosh. Literally.
Is it crazy that dude J-Lo's 50?
Dude, Shakira is hot. HOT ... and then this face, that face in the middle of the fucking halftime show.
You know, dude. Oh my god, it's like I remember Rogan one time when he was talking about Jason Momoa. I think the same thing applies to Shakira and J-Lo. Is like they're everyone's type. Like they're just so gory. You know, like you're like, you can't help. And especially like people. They went out there and killed it. Like they did their thing and they just murdered it. So props up to them. You know, it was such a good show.
But I used to watch that Cassie music video all the time.
You know, dude, my favorite music video of all time to this day.
Ooh, I have another song.
Is "Tell Me Baby" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
have you seen the music video?
No, but I like the song.
It's so perfect because it's like they're recording these like they're put papers out for an audition for a cover band for Red Hot.
Oh, okay.
So these people just trying out, and they're like, okay, well, we want you to play "Tell Me Baby," and then they're like, okay, so they're playing, and then the Chili Peppers come in and they play with them.
That sounds like a Jimmy Fallon skit.
No, it feels like a skit, and like just to watch their reactions, and like Anthony Kiedis because there's a guy playing the guitar, and John, I can never say his last name. The original guitar is long hair.
He just came back.
Forsante.
I forgot his name.
I'm butchering his, but anyway, he comes out. Anthony Kiedis, he's just like singing with them, and it's just like to watch their reactions, like, oh my god, like
and they're like still playing.
I'm playing your song right now, and they just play and jam out.
The pressure, and
it's just like a little studio, like it's such a cool music video.
My favorite music video was that Cassie one as a kid because that made me straight, I guess. And then
okay,
there you go. Hey, I like that. I did the Gorillaz one was dope too because I thought they were like I thought the characters were scary, but like I was
he's
like
just sitting there with the ukulele. So
and then it relaxes.
It's like tranquil.
But I think it was No Handlebars by Flowbots. I like that music video a lot.
Okay.
And that's the first music video that I think I watched, and I was like, there's a story being told here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 stories. One time I was driving with B, and she was like, whatever happened to young Jeezy? I was like, well, he's actually just Jeezy now.
You little dad joke.
But
is he really just Jesus?
No, he really is just Jesus. It's so funny. Yeah.
I was like,
I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. That is just
but that's just, yeah.
And then Flowbots, we were talking. So we went to go see a Sublime cover band, and there was a band before them called Tropodelic. Bro, check them out. They're so good. They're so sick. And they have a song with Flowbots.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and like, cause remember, B and I were talking about, remember that song No Handlebars? Oh yeah, what happened with Flowbots? And then we went to go see Tropodelic, and they performed a song, and then Flowbots not came on, but like there was a song with them.
You can easily recognize that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, this is a Flowbots, dude. We saw them live. We're at the Aztec.
I love that
dude.
Song,
it was
that song was so good.
Yeah, dude. Them like Foster the People.
They came out with like Logan Paul made a song called No Handlebars, and I guess and it was very like reminiscent of No Handlebars by them, and like the tune and everything. So he came out with like this Logan Paul diss track thing, like the lead singer of Flowbots, and it was like, awesome. That's the last thing I've heard of them. Other than that,
I can't stand the Paul brothers.
I know those dudes are toxic as shit, but at the same time, I'm slightly jealous of them.
It's like you can't. I mean, I'm not jealous of them, but it's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Well, how would I act in that position if you go back to being 18?
Bro, can you believe all these people? Vine.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like Curtis
we didn't jump on
Lepore.
that train, dude. We were in high school just...
Who was it? Curtis Lepore, him, King Botch.
All of them. King Botch, yeah.
What's the other?
Codico, who I watch now, and then like all of them, though.
Yeah.
Anybody who's like YouTube something, it's all because of Vine.
We did not take Ace family?
That guy that got like busted for cheating, or I don't know what. I couldn't follow that drama.
Oh my god.
There was a lot to follow. But I think the only person I really, really like on YouTube is David Dobrik. Like, I like his, just like the vibe of his. He's just hanging out with his friends.
Because he's just a comedian.
Andy Schultz is dope too.
Yeah, and because like he just does. He's like, I don't do like special. It's all on YouTube.
Like, I'll just put it out. What I like what he said. He's like, I'm gonna treat my comedy like rappers treat music. He's like, I'm gonna put down my my track to like get everybody's attention, and then I'll hit him with the album. Yeah. So he put out one joke that went viral.
I think he was nominated for, because like Dave Chappelle just won a Grammy for Best Comedy Album, which is crazy.
Deserved.
But yeah, exactly, dude. That Sticks and Stones.
Everybody knew they were gonna fucking lose that. You could see everybody whenever showed their pictures of the Grammys.
They're like, why am I even? Bro, the Grammys. I was happy.
Billy swept them up.
I know, man.
Good for her. Like, yeah, Billie Eilish. Call back to that. But like, to be that young, man, and just she's on top of the world right now.
She's 18, I think, 18, 19, and Phineas is like 23.
Yeah,
like they're both under 25, which is insane. And like, I don't know, you watch the Carpool Karaoke with James Corden?
No, I didn't watch hers.
Well, dude, like you see where they just record in like her bedroom, and it has a computer and a little studio set.
That's what you said at the Grammys. He's like, we just record in a room. Like,
yeah, dude, he has a piano, he pulls, and then he does all of it. It's insane. I was upset. I was happy because my boy Cole won his first Grammy. I was happy with that.
He did win a Grammy.
He won it with 21 Savage. I'm trying to think of
who. I think Lizzo won, and I was like, why is Lizzo winning for a song that came out in 2017? Or even before that, maybe.
What happened with Macklemore when he released Heist? He released it the year prior, but for whatever reason...
I mean, technically, that's Old Town Road, too, because Old Town Road has been fucking...
Yeah, since Red Dead 2.
God, dude, the game's almost been out for like 2 years.
Yeah.
That song needs a... His performance is pretty cool. I like he kind of memed himself.
He made the song for the game, and then he made an LP with that song on it, so that's why it qualified. Okay. It's weird how they... Kind of like how 1917 won a Golden Globe before it even came out.
That's true.
You know, it's weird.
So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know, that song is not... It's catchy, but that's it. It's not like a masterpiece of a song.
Yeah.
And then it was he kind of memeing himself, having everybody come out. And I'm not going to lie, dude. So he had BTS in his thing. I'd have rather seen a BTS like stage. They're badass live, dude. I'm not going to lie. Their fucking performances are... Dude, they're pretty much Asian fucking Brockhampton. There's 3 that rap.
Yeah.
And then
dude, man.
That'd have been a cooler show to see than
Brockhampton's a new one. Again, you know, I've been talking about
I love Brockhampton.
Yeah, we've been talking about her office. But like, yeah, San Marcos.
Well, San Marcos.
You know how they started? Yeah. They started as a Kanye West fan club. Like, they just came together and like, hey, we should just fucking make music.
The power of Kanye, dude.
Dude, easy.
Kanye has some kind of power.
We saw them being nice. That was like our first like date.
Yeah.
And it didn't even turn out to be a date. Like, we just kind of started off and was like... And it was like, oh, wow, we kind of like each other.
And let it flourish.
Yeah. But they were super dope live, and, like, they just, they killed it, man.
I could imagine. My nephew went, he recorded the whole thing. It looked badass.
Yeah, it was really dope, and I would definitely want to see them again.
I think Post Malone's coming to town, man. I think I'm going to go see some Posty. Yeah, Posty
Malone.
He's
coming to town.
Yeah.
His tickets were just hella expensive. Did you see the My Chemical Romance?
Dude, they're back.
But like,
Oh.
did you see the price for their tickets?
Aren't they stupid high?
Bro.
How high?
$400. Nosebleeds.
Oh.
They were trending on Twitter. I was like, because my coworker's super into them. So she's like, oh my God, we should get tickets.
Back in our emo days, dude.
But I was like, there
a young
ain't
boy.
no way in hell I'm spending $450 to sit at the top of Toyota Center
$450
to feel emo again. Sorry.
I'm trying to think of how much I would pay.
No.
I don't know what I would pay $450 for as like a show. I have a
Nosebleeds?
really hard time doing that.
It better be fucking Tupac reincarnated.
It better be somebody who goes all the way up to the nosebleeds.
Yeah, he better come see me.
You better walk your happy ass up there and come say hi to me.
I was like, because I saw J. Cole in Austin when he did the For Your Eyes Only tour. It was super sick. He was like, no, who all have been here fucking with me since the warm up to his mixtapes.
Shit.
And he was like,
I was like, yeah, man.
Dude, I was. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna pick someone in the crowd, and you gotta rap with me.
Oh,
and dude, he picked Lights Please, and it's an easy one.
Yeah.
But dude, it was so sick. So he's like, hey, get him a microphone. That guy right there.
Did you go somewhere up high?
He did like higher section. It was dope. And he sat there and he just rapped with dude. It was like
dude, your real fans are probably all the way up in the nose.
Because dude, man, I remember seeing promotions when he did his $1 for a Dream, because he did $1. You'd line up and it's $1 to get in.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. It's like you can't help but hate that.
Man,
him and Kendrick, bro. Like, oh, dude, when they stop making music.
I need some new music from him though, from Cole pretty soon.
2020, man. It's supposed to come out.
I want some. I need to get like sucked back into rap. Lil Wayne's new album wasn't that bad.
I didn't listen to it. I heard Eminem's is pretty trash.
You know what I'm learning? I think I don't want to say I'm growing out of rap, but the rappers that I used to like as a kid, when I go back and listen to them, I'm like, Lil Wayne. I like Lil Wayne, yes.
Dude, old school Lil Wayne,
but
bro.
I couldn't continue to listen to Lil Wayne in the car by myself every day now.
I mean,
like, I don't know.
For me, what I did when I was like, all right, I'm gonna get into rap. I started from the beginning, like Beastie Boys,
as you should.
LL Cool J, and went to NWA.
That's why you like Cole and Kendrick,
bro. Like Nas, dude. Like One Mic,
Big Nas. That was kind of weird, dude. Bro. I wonder how he feels about Lil Nas X calling himself Lil Nas X.
Well, there's like a rapper on Dreamville. His name's Boss. He named him because he's from Queens, New York. Nas is from New York. So he named himself kind of off of that. Nas is just such a good. Wu-Tang, bro. Like, if you ever want to get hyped, bro, Wu-Tang Clan, dude, they're sick, bro. Like,
Wu-Tang.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, you can't. And then Jay-Z,
well, they're badass too, because they also transcended music. Like, they went off and did soundtracks for like a Quentin Tarantino movie and stuff.
Yeah,
like
dude. Like, they did their own fucking thing, and it's just like, it's crazy how rap is now the most influential.
There's like a glass ceiling on them, and there's rappers that can't break through that glass ceiling, but there is like Kanye.
Yeah.
And I mean that you can,
like
sometimes
Drake.
you're a rapper and you're only a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Kanye. I mean, I'm not the biggest proponent of Kanye anymore. Like, if I'm being honest, like. His dude, obviously, like late registration, graduation, all that,
But nowadays, he doesn't.
Like 808 and Heartbreak, bro. Dude, Love Lockdown, Heartless, bro. Lockdown. I know you're heartbroken singing Heartless.
Oh, hell
dude,
yeah. You know me and my sad boy music.
Bro, you got to put that on the thread.
Dude, that's going to. I watch. Bet tonight I'm going to put up Heartless. Bro. That was literally. Oh, man, such a bomb.
See what I'm saying? Like.
The Good Life.
Bro. Homecoming with Chris Martin.
Oh, man. See, what? Why do they change up? Okay.
I mean, and Eminem said it best. As artists, you have to grow. You have to make new things.
Yeah, you have to. I guess.
But it sucks because like you try and make something new, and then they fucking grill you on it. So like it's like
you can't take any risk as like an artist.
Yeah, which sucks. So like you hate to see it, but I personally, I'm a huge Cole fan and Kendrick fan. So whatever they make, I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm like, I know the mindset.
Because you already kind of. Whenever you're like a fan of somebody, you want them to take those risks. But if you're like a not committed fan, you want them to stick to what you did like.
Exactly.
So that's why it's cool that you're like such a good, like a big fan, because then you're like, dude, do something. That's how I felt about Childish Gambino. Well, whenever he did his
and like Logic, like if you listen to Logic from his mixtapes to where he is now, like
he's way different.
Yeah,
Welcome to Forever is a perfect mixtape.
Literally, I love whenever I tell people like I've never listened to Logic, I'm like.
Listen to Welcome to Forever.
What I always tell like, listen Under Pressure because that's the easiest to access. I was like, but after that, go back one more and listen to Welcome to, so you can see just how he
like shut down Dat Piff with that.
Dude, I know, which is fucking crazy.
I remember trying to download it that night and I was like, I can't download it.
Yeah, and it's like, and again, all respect to Mac Miller. Like I downloaded Dat Piff to download Best Day Ever
and Faces. And
but it was like. Dude, but when Welcome to Forever came out, bro, like that piff was gone. Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, pretty much just like,
Yeah.
Nope, can't do it.
Yeah.
I think he's the only person that's done that.
Dude, yeah. Ugh. So like Under Pressure, Incredible True Story. You know,
I love Incredible True Story because it's like I like albums that I can press play and let it go.
And that's why I love Logic, and that's why I love Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like they have a flow.
Drive is so good.
Dude, oh, bro.
To listen to as a whole.
Oh, if you ever have a chance, go through and listen to Born Sinner as a whole story. Oh, bro, it's beautiful, man. It's so good, and like he has Boss on there. He has 50 Cent. He has Kendrick, TLC. Like
some TLC.
I know, bro. What's the song? What's the song? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts.
The one with TLC.
Yeah, I gotta find it out. Cause
we did the cross, like the dude. Oh my god.
When they did the Black Friday.
Kendrick I was gonna think of something else. The craziest collab that I think has ever happened in music. Yeah. The best collab, and I know you're gonna agree with me, was Linkin Park and
Jay-Z. Dude, I was just listening to 99 Problems and Points of Authority.
Isn't that so good?
Yes, dude.
It's crazy. Like that needs to happen.
Crooked Smile. That's the song.
Crooked Smile. Yeah. I have to listen to that because that's crazy too.
I'm gonna play it just so you can
play
like
a little
hear
snippet for me.
Just this one. I know you've heard it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I
TLC.
Didn't realize that was TLC.
Yeah. It was like
a little bit more. Holy shit, that is.
Yeah, it's such a good song. But dude, oh bro, and I remember at ACL I saw Jay-Z. And
did he do like a little snippet of it?
Well, because it was the first time he performed since Chester killed himself.
Oh, so he had to do.
Bro, it was so and like and because everyone was going high, going crazy. He was like, hey, he was like, everyone. He's like, turn the lights off. So it was just like one single light. He's like, I want to talk about something very personal to me. It's been heavy on my heart lately. And he was like, I lost a very dear friend to me this year. And he's like, just so you know, like, always check on your family and your friends because you never know what they're going through. He's like, Chester, this is for you. Bro, I literally was... And again, this is like why I love music so much. I'm glad it's kind of turned into a music episode. Yeah. Because like, bro, like music is just so important to me. And like, in that moment, I was like in literal tears.
Yeah.
You know, because
like everybody around you singing and everything.
Yeah, and because he did the Numb, he did his part, and then they just played Numb all the way through. And it's like, you have arguably... the greatest rapper to ever live. You know, people will argue about...
Like, he's one of the big... Like,
dude, he's on the Mount Rushmore for sure. I don't care what you say. And, like, you have him paying homage to this alternative rock lead singer. Like
they just took, like, some random riffs together in the 2000s.
It's just a crazy fraternity. And, like, I love it. You know,
it's so cool, man.
It's crazy. And especially, you know, like, Coldplay, like, you know, Harry Styles, like, these guys. It's crazy when they sing. They have, you know, all these different... They sing, and there's no accent. It's just crazy how, like, when you sing...
Music transcends language. Yeah.
Oh, man. And like,
that's really cool.
I was talking about David Grohl, you know, like he has, I think one of my favorite quotes. He's like, the beautiful thing about music is I'll sing to a crowd for one reason and I'll have 100,000 people singing back to me for 100,000 different reasons. You know, it's like...
And it's all like hopefully it's all their words too.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like your message that you're putting out there. Like, that's why I wish I was like musically talented. So that if if I wanted to like tell a story, I could do it in that way. Yeah. But like that's what's amazing. What era of music would you like to like have
grown up in?
Been born in, yeah. Because mine is
I would want all of them.
I would want right.
Could just be a music time traveler.
I would want to be here around like Beatles mania and everything when the Beatles came to America and pretty much took it all over. And just to like I guess be a hippie, fuck it.
Okay, dude, yeah. I mean, the Beatles, Frank Sinatra, bro.
The Sinatra days.
Dude, the Sinatra, when you just show up to a club, you have like a little table. Because back then, what people don't realize when you went to go see Sinatra and these like jazz...
It was maybe like 40 people in a bar or something.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was kind of like an act. Because he would go on, he would talk to you, he'd come out. Oh, have you seen the shows in Vegas?
He's like, I'm going to fuck your wife later.
Yeah. And, like, and you're like, go ahead.
You. And you're like,
I'll buy you a drink. You know, it's like,
do it.
So it's like a comedy show, but with a band. He would sing to people. Like there's
some like older performers that do something similar to that.
Exactly. You know, so I think Sinatra is a good one. Like
if you go see Michael Bublé, I bet he like walks off stage and kind of walks around.
Have you heard of Andrea Bocelli? He's an Italian singer. Dude, he's beautiful. He's blind.
Really?
Yeah, and he sings in Spanish, English, Italian, and it's just beautiful. Like you can't help but say like anything but that. Even if you can't understand the words, you're like, oh my. The song at the end of Step Brothers that he's singing.
That's him.
That's an Andre Bocelli song.
Really?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying,
bro.
Dude,
yeah, go look it up.
What is your favorite music-based movie? that like it's kind of.
I mean, I just recently saw La La Land. That was pretty dope.
Dude, it was not.
It's so good, and I kind of loved the ending. It sucked.
It's so good, right?
It sucked,
it doesn't
but
have to end happy. It doesn't have to.
And it's like it did end happy, but in their own right.
Yeah, like they both ended up happy, but it's not the ending as a viewer you wanted to see.
Yeah, it's like you wanted them together, but it was a good movie. It was
so good, right?
I don't know. Other than
but
that,
I think so
I don't know if I've seen many
Tenacious
musical.
D, I think, growing up was
legendary.
Yeah,
bro.
Dude,
I was just listening to Master Exploder.
Were
also.
you really?
Dude, it's like.
And we used to play that on Guitar Hero.
Yes, bro. It's my
voice is fucking
powerful, dude. And then when the drum kicks in, bro, you can't help.
And they blows up the guy's head. And he's like, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
that movie was like, the best. I loved.
I mean, Disney movie, Lion King.
Yeah, I guess those are all kind of.
Will Smith as
School of Rock, like we talked about.
School of Rock, dude. You can't.
So many good ones. There's one that I wanted to bring up that
I mean, Napoleon Dynamite. He dances at the end, bro. He comes out of his shower, just fucking dance, dude. You can't
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's kind of a music-based movie. I love that movie.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Dude, there's so many.
500 Days of Summer. Like they have good songs in that one too.
They do.
That's a beautiful playlist.
I love to be
Guardians of the Galaxy, dude. I mean, those aren't now we're
not really music-based movies, but
like,
where music plays like a big part in it.
Dude, any Quentin Tarantino film,
really though,
dude. Like,
I was watching an interview with him. They're like, "Are you like proud of all these songs that you've made famous?"
And he's like, "Fuck yeah." Like people that don't know, like the intro, our original intro was that
it was a song they used in Django.
Yeah, Unchained and
then he made that
Tupac
one song
and James
with
Brown.
The one song in Kill Bill when like the Yakuza type mafia or whatever they're walking up and it's like and it's like it's hard to explain. They use it in like Space Jam and stuff. It's like there's a song that he's like I hear it everywhere.
Oh, dude, have you seen Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a song. Okay, it's one of the games where they're playing from behind. It's the one where Bowie Miles gets hurt, and the song the band's called Explosion in the Skies, and the song's called and the song is called Poor Man's Memory. The last 3 minutes, it's a 7-minute song. The last 3 minutes is just like
going ham.
Well, because they're just a percussion band.
Oh wow,
dude! There's no singing. It's just like it's. Shit. Oh, dude, it's amazing. And
I love percussion. Like my dad is
Hans Zimmer.
Really?
Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, Interstellar, Dark Knight.
Yeah, he's done like all those.
He
movies.
did Gladiator.
Oh,
he did fucking Chappie. Dude, he's
and
done all.
He did that scene in Friday Night Lights.
No, he didn't do Friday Night.
Oh,
I was just talking
like,
about him too.
Shit.
That's just a tangent.
There's like, man, the song. There's a Breaking Benjamin song that comes on in Halo 2 in one of the missions, and I remember playing, and normally video games are just like the standard music.
I know you played that Halo 3 or the Halo 2 Guitar Hero song.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
dude,
that shit was badass.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I used to run to that song. It's
really?
Like, yeah,
oh,
like,
dude, it's so empowering.
Yeah, you're just.
I wish kids were humming the song in the bathroom whenever we were in school. I'd have been down.
Oh fuck yeah, bro.
I like seeing the videos of the kids doing.
I know. Yeah, dude.
That used to wait while you're hooking up everybody's Xbox to System Link, and all you hear is oh. That was the best. Memories. That song is literally.
Got me feeling nostalgic over here, bro. I miss Halo days, man.
Yeah, dude. I still want to have like a Halo LAN fest soon.
Oh, bro.
Somewhere we gotta host it.
Oh, bro. I'm trash at Halo. I'll take 1 kill and 15 deaths. Fuck it. I don't even care.
Dude, I'm like trying to get back into it. And it's just like, dude, I used to be so good at this, and
I think the best I was at. I think Halo 4 is reaching 4.
What is the game that you were like, this is my shit? No one fuck with me. Smash.
Yeah, it's probably the most confident I'm in. That's the game I'm not because like Kevin and Mike are both better than me.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I went to the Vance brothers' wedding, right?
Yeah.
And congrats, James and Ashley. I mean, you don't listen, but if y'all do, but his brother Daniel brought a Switch. I was like, hey man, if you want to play Smash, I'll tune you up. First game, I lost. I got second. I had 2 kills, and then after that,
hey, let me warm up.
I was like, because they only played with like the little one, and I never.
So yeah, you had to sit at the table.
So I was like, okay.
Distance.
We played 4 games after that. 11, 12, 10, 11. First place. They're like, fuck you, Alex. I was like, bro. And I was like,
what did I tell you, bro?
Yeah, I try to fucking tell you.
Dude, I need to play more Smash, bro.
My go-to character is Link, and then I use Wolf.
I'm a pussy, man. I use Kirby, and I just.
That's how Geo plays. It's okay. It's all about Link, bro. But Michael, he's just good with everybody. It's kind of like rock paper scissors with me, Mike and Kev. Like
That's what
Mike,
you're saying, yeah.
Mike will beat me. I will beat Kevin, and
Kevin,
Kevin can
Kevin
beat
can beat
Mike.
Mike.
It's weird how it works. I don't know, but 9 times out of 10, Michael beats both of us.
We need to have a big ass. We need to just invite everybody we know.
dude.
Matt,
I mean, bro,
Parrish.
I want. We're supposed to do a 3-on-3. The Vance brothers. I even told I was like, it can be all 4 of y'all versus me, Mike, and Kevin, and we'll still beat y'all. Like, no fucking way,
confidence.
bro. I'm telling you, I tell everyone, and like, my boss, he brought his Switch one time to work. He's like, oh man, you didn't grow up playing Smash. I was like, his name is. I was like, Andrew, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose. No, bro, no. Let's play right now. I'm like,
this is what I do.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I don't want to embarrass you in front of everyone. No, bro, fucking do it. All right.
You had to body him real quick?
Oh, bodied him 5-0.
Yeah. Shit.
I technically beat him 10-1.
I'm not good at like games individually. I'm good in like team based. Like
Yeah.
I'm good when AJ's carrying me and I can just go do what I want to do.
Well, and like, cause we used to play, like it'd be me, Mike, Kevin, and then like Will, and then his wife Ariel, and then their brother-in-law. I think I've talked this story,
Yeah.
But like, when I play with them, I was the worst. So I'd always look bad. But when I play by
Yeah.
myself, I'd fucking carry the team because I'm used to playing.
You were
with good
just
people.
playing with some elevated players.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck. Bro.
That's how we kind of feel like sometimes. It can be like that. Did it already go off or what?
No, it's
It just I like. I wanted to segue to like music and video games.
Yeah.
Because I was doing that with Halo, and like, I want there to be more. Those two worlds need to cross more.
What?
I like music and Halo. Like music and Halo, music and video games.
Yeah.
Like it kind of did with I guess Old Town Road. They put that in there.
Or like Grand Theft Auto,
Grand Theft Auto, the
5.
radio on it.
Yeah, dude. it was
Dude, I
dope.
only listen to Blonded Radio. I only listen to
I
Frank Ocean's radio station on
I
there.
think the one with Kendrick is the one I listen to.
Kendrick is like, yeah, he's in like
Collard Greens.
Yeah, dude, yeah, I remember the collard greens on there.
Yeah.
Oh, collard greens, Ginny and Jing bang, you got anything.
And like Cole, he produced Power on 808.
Really?
Section 808. Yeah. Cole's an amazing producer.
What the fuck?
And like, I'm like, everyone, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can roast me if you want. Cole's the GOAT. I don't care. Because like, if you ever look at his album covers, like you see it's like producers, Jermaine Cole. Writer, Jermaine Cole.
You moved it.
Oh, I moved it over.
Oh,
there
it's
so
right
you
there.
can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like Jermaine Cole. It's like it's his name. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
you see a few other beat.
I like that when I like producers.
That's it.
That's like a big chunk. That's a bigger chunk of the work than I think actually.
Yeah.
Spitting on the.
Oh yeah, and then you
Producing's
open
hard.
you open up like a Drake or Kendrick. And again, no disrespect to them, they're
Yeah.
masters of what they do. But it's like Dr. Dre produced most of Damn.
No,
you had
yeah, definitely.
the greatest mixer and beat maker of all time.
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
beat. Like so, and obviously Kendrick had a hand. He said what he want, but it's like
But
he still had
he
that
didn't-
input. You know,
I
Cole
like
didn't have that.
I like musicians to go into like a dark place
Yeah, dude.
by themselves and just make music.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
I don't give a
If you ever have a chance, there's a rapper again on Dreamville. His name's Cause. He has this album called Cause and Effect.
Oh, that's a badass name.
Bro.
I know his name.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
such a good album. He has a song called Zendaya. He's like rapping. Cole's featured on it. He has a Kendrick feature on there. It's called, dude. Oh man, he has a song that's called Freaky 45. It's talking about his not obsession, but how he's attracted to older women. He's like 26 and he dates 45-year-olds. And it's like, and he was like, it's not a song about anything. He's like, I just like older women. And dude, it's such a good album. And it's like he got the same thing, and it's just like he just sits there and writes. And he's
I like that. I don't like the vision of like everybody's in the studio just getting high and fucked up. I'm in the booth and I'm like,
Yeah, like Cudi or whatever.
and I'm like, no, just like isolate yourself. Go make.
And I
some,
think like you saw that with like Lil Wayne. Like
yeah,
it
so
was
like
cool
the
to do
Waynes,
that.
Mac Miller did that.
Exactly.
Isolate himself, but that's probably why he went crazy.
But now it's cool to see like, damn, like you can really hone in your craft and take it seriously.
Yeah, that's
you know. So it's cool to
There's
see
people
that.
that take it more serious than others. I
Yeah.
guess.
Man,
Damn, I didn't think this was gonna turn into. Well, I wanted to touch. We're already at 53 minutes. I wanted to touch on. Did you watch the Disney Plus spot at the Super Bowl commercial?
real quick, yes, I did, and I'm fucking excited,
Yeah,
dude.
I am too. And dude, Captain America. It showed a white Captain America though, high fiving.
I saw somewhere it's like this guy's supposed to be the new Cap, but he's not going to be good. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Man, 'cause,
these
that
are
wasn't.
just theories that I'm reading.
It wasn't.
And then I know you see Zemo. You see him like they're holding the bullets.
he holds the gun to Zemo.
and you see a bunch of shells fall. I think I don't know.
I don't. Baron Zemo's power, I thought was like glue based. Like not like a power, but his whole like spiel.
I don't know what his power
I wonder what
is.
he's gonna do. I, gotta
I
look more
honestly
into
like.
it.
I knew who I've heard the name, but I didn't know anything.
And then
about him until-
WandaVision is confusing to me because it looks like it's gonna be just like a sitcom.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's like because in the comics when Vision dies, she like goes crazy,
Yeah.
and like it takes a whole Avengers team to take her out. Like she takes out Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because she's OP.
Like, she really is. So that's kind of where that's coming from, and that's why they say it's supposed to play a really big part in the Doctor Strange movie. So I think we're gonna see something.
Yeah, because she's gonna like
a multiverse of madness. So I think we're gonna see her go crazy. I think. I don't know.
Cool.
I could be wrong.
Maybe like a lot of these like episode things that she's like the sitcom is all just going.
And it's crazy because it's like the same thing
maybe
but different.
Vision's not really alive. It's just her like in her own head.
That's what happens in
like
the comics.
That makes sense. Then Loki, he's gonna be traveling through time, kind of just bouncing here and there.
That's gonna be cool.
That's gonna be badass.
A lot of things to come.
All right, let's even call it here.
I think we can call it, guys.
Alrighty, guys.
This is a good episode.
Yep. It's been a while since it's been just me and you.
I know.
It's been a while. Let us know what your favorite songs are, and like in games and movies.
Yeah, I want to ask that for everyone that listens. Like, what is it? Like I asked Dave, like if you had, and he didn't even really answer it, but if you have a song that you could listen to for the first time again,
fuck, you're right.
What would it be? You gotta think of it before we get off. What was it? Are you gonna say Feel Good Inc? It's okay.
I think I did say Feel Good Inc.
I think that's what
I'm gonna stick with that. I really
it's
like
a good
this
one. It's a good one. It's one of the very few songs that's like just a perfect song. Like that one. Like I'll say like
the less you know, the better.
Yeah, like when you were Hotel California.
Oh,
like,
that was
a masterpiece, bro.
Beautiful.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Hey Jude. There's a bunch. Hey okay, Jude, we can go back and
come together. Like any Beatles song, dude. 8 days a week. Oh, bro, I love old school Beatles.
See, I was scared of elaborating more on that question. I was gonna go forever.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. Tag us. Tell us what you think.
Yeah,
what's your favorite?
Give us a tweet.
Until next time, fellas.
Until next time.
I'll see you guys.
I'll be the same.